Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me.
How you doing? What's happening? What's going on? It's your man, Mr. Mix, a.k.a. Lil Cuzzo, b.k.a. The Professor. What's happening?
First date etiquette.
Come on.
Let's talk about first date etiquette, brother.
Come on.
What are some of your do's and don'ts when going out with a young lady for the first time?
Are you talking me as the man, or are you talking about her as the woman? Like things that may...
I would say you as the man. Like what are some things that you're mindful of to not try to, I guess, mess up the evening or mess up the vibe or whatever?
Okay. So some of the things that, fellas, if I can be a vessel today, hallelujah, this evening, I just want to share with you some of the things that you can do on a first date to make that first date successful. First, like I say first and foremost a lot, but we'll just go with first. First thing, pick her up. Pick her up. I know it's old school. Pick her up. Now, if she doesn't want you to know where she lives, that's fine for you to meet her at the location where you need to meet her.
For sure.
But if you have which I hope you have, I hope you've established enough of a friendship or enough of a kinship with this woman to where you're not a weirdo just asking her on a first date, or you're not some strange man just asking her on a first date and you don't know the first thing about this young lady. Hopefully you've talked and texted and gotten to know her a little bit so you can kind of know some do's and don'ts. Pick her up. Get your ass out of the car. Walk to that door and ring the doorbell or knock on the door.
Please don't honk your horn.
Do not honk your horn.
Or shoot that text and say, I'm outside.
Yeah. Not on a date. Not on a date. Not on a date. That's your homegirl. That's your partner. Do that for them.
Facts.
If you are actually going on a date with a woman, then you need to be somewhat of a gentleman. So that means also when she comes to the door, open the door for her. Get your ass out of the car, walk around, and open the door for her. Ensure that she's in the car securely, then close the door. I understand she can do it for herself. I don't get why I got to get out the car and open her door. She can open it for her damn self. She grown. Yeah, but it shows that you have some type of manners, some class, some type of gentlemanness about you.
You're not just 100% barbaric.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get to the barbarianism.
Yeah, and she's going to be impressed by that. Okay?
Word.
2, when you're in the vehicle, the playlist needs to fit the lady. I fuck with King Von.
That's key.
I fuck with King Von. I fuck with my ratchet shit. I listen to some, I had Jeezy on the way over here because we was choosing violence, So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Your lady might not want to hear that on the way to your romantic dinner. Yeah. Set you a playlist with some good R&B.
Some old school R&B.
Some good R&B. Yeah. I mean, I prefer 90s. 90s R&B. Yeah. Get you some Mint Condition in there. Get you some Jodeci in there. Get you some Drew Hill. Get you some, throw a little Brandy, little Monica in there. Just throw a nice little 90s playlist in there and let that bad boy play as she is in the vehicle. Trust me, she will appreciate it. And she will be listening to that. And you are setting the mood as you are driving to the location. Once you get to the location, third thing, fellas, have topics of conversation to talk about. Dead silence is your enemy.
And don't just flirt and tell her how fine she is all night, yo. Like, she heard that. She heard that. And she know it. Yeah. She know it. She got dressed. Yeah. She sang herself before she walked out. So 1 or 2 compliments, and then, get off of that.
And I'm going to give you the compliment that she don't hear enough, that y'all don't give enough. Instead of saying you fine or you gorgeous or you call her beautiful. Say you look beautiful tonight. Because beautiful implies exterior and interior. Call her beautiful. Hey, you look stunning tonight. Switch up the compliments. Yeah. Get in your thesaurus bag. And learn you a couple of new words.
Learn some synonyms.
And don't just, man, you ass fat as hell, girl.
Yeah.
wearing that dress.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. Those are funny. Those are fun. You can get away with
but
those.
To me, that's later once you get in her good graces.
When you already established, then you can get away with that. Yeah. You get away with, a little bit more sexually suggestive compliments. All right. So have you a couple of conversation starters in your bag already? Have them good to go. Dead air is your enemy. She wants to have a man that can hold a conversation. She wants to have a man that can hold her attention. It shows maturity. It shows leadership. It shows that you prepared for this date. Ask her questions of significance.
And if you can enlighten them on something,
if you
drop
can teach,
a little knowledge off of something.
If you can teach, my nigga, if you got some shit that you're an expert in, I don't care if it's car. If you can speak, man, old school movie, Class Act. When he gave the advice, when Duncan Penderhughes was giving the advice to Blade Brown, and was like, find an angle that makes it stick in your head, so you can talk intelligently about it.
Yeah, that's a dope analogy. Yeah.
Find you something that you know. Yeah, find you something that you know and that you can speak on a very intelligent and high level with, that you can teach this young lady, that you can actually give to this young lady. Man, I didn't even know that. I had no idea about that. And it was interesting. And it was something that I may look that up. Have some fun facts. Have some conversation.
Be versatile.
Be very versatile. Be able to talk about different subjects. Stay away from sexual conversation. First date.
Unless she travels down that road.
I'm going to even say this. Even if she travels down that road. No. And this is why.
Don't jump on it.
No.
Just a little light stroll. Don't run through it.
And this is why. You will come off so fucking powerful. You'll come off like such a G if she's able to flirt and give you that, and then you're able to accept it, but not go down the road. Just accept it.
Don't just harp on it. Now that's the focus of the conversation the whole night.
And you accept it. Oh, thank you. Like, ooh, you looking, boy. Your lips so fucking soft. Thank you. I appreciate that. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Don't, these lips could be on you. Because you look, You feel what I'm saying? Like,
show you what this mouth do.
Yeah. Like, again, first date etiquette. First date. Second and third date, we got some different rules. First date, you want to give the best impression that you can possibly give, and give your best self. You don't want to be fake. You don't want to be phony, but you do want to give your best self. So then after the dinner, pay. First date is a man's responsibility, my opinion.
It's crazy that you even have to mention that. My
opinion, first date, man's responsibility, regardless. She probably can, if she got some sense, she'll probably, hey, let me get the tip. Don't let her. Have enough to pay for you and her. Know the restaurant that you're going to. We got these phones for a reason. They ain't just for liking pictures and looking up shit and getting attachments. You can get the menu beforehand, and the menu will have what the prices are. So you can know how much you need to bring to a Capitol Grill date, to a Ruth Chris date. You'll know how much you got to bring already.
That's effort.
And if you know, you ain't got it like that, you can hit a couple of appetizers that look like main courses. Get yourself filled. Give me your game, man. I'm giving it to you now. And let her get what she want. Nah, I'm cool. I just, they got a big joint with the mashed potato, man. I got these breadsticks, water. I'm good. I ate a little bit earlier on. My stomach been bothering me. You broke. That's the real reason. You ain't got it, but you played, little game. Anyway, so pay. Okay? Check comes to you. Pay. If she goes to the bathroom, get up. Get up. I'm giving you some gentleman shit now. Get up. Pull out her chair, pull in her chair. Again, I'm telling you what's going to impress her. I'm telling you what's going to have her like, you a little different. I ain't used to this. When you go, okay, then you go into the crib, right? You had a great date. You had a great conversation. She ate good. You paid. You was a gentleman. You got the R&B playlist already going. You take her to the house. You walk her up to the door. I would say hug, no kiss. She goes in for the kiss, accept the kiss, but go hug, no kiss. That depends upon the relationship, and that depends upon, again, if you've been knowing her for a while and y'all just now doing the first date, a kiss may be that thing on the first date. The reason why I'm telling you to stay away from the sexual stuff on the first date is because you want to separate yourself. Every nigga is trying to fuck. All of them.
Word.
So all of the things that you're doing maybe seem as just game, and she may be like, oh, this nigga gonna try and fuck me at the end of the night. And you might be thinking that. But don't. Don't give in to the temptation. Because again, you want second and third date. Third date is some different room. Third date is probably going to be given to you on a platter if you do what I'm telling you to do. You know, got you. So that after you, and then I'm going to give you some real, good game. The after date text. Hit her with the after date text. I had a great evening with you. It was great getting to know you and talk to you. I would love to do it again sometime. Please let me know when your schedule permits. And send.
Hey.
I know what the fuck I'm doing, man. I'm just saying. I've done this a time or two. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't disagree with none of that.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll throw a little bit more, little more Tony. What's it called?
Tony Catcherers.
On there. Yeah. Bring flowers, but
you stepping.
Don't bring traditional flowers.
Hey.
Everybody don't like roses. If she is a rose woman, bring her a dozen roses. She may like sunflowers. She may like lilies. She may like a nice assortment. Figure that out before the date. Bring her favorite flowers or some type of gift or gesture. It could be chocolate covered strawberries. It could be some type of candy. Bring that on the first date to let her know. Or if she goofy, she may have told you what her favorite like candy bar is. Bring that.
Yeah.
Yo, I fucking love Kit Kats. Bring her a big ass box of Kit Kats on the first date, and she gonna laugh and go, "Boy, you stupid," and you in there.
She should, if she mentions something like that, she should never, as long as you pursuing this woman, she should never have to buy her own Kit Kat again. Ever.
Come on now.
Ever.
Come on now.
That ain't gonna send you to the poorhouse.
Come on now.
If you know she love whatever her little device, Pepsi, whatever it is.
Because they all have one that they just
whatever it is
snack or drink all the damn time.
Whatever it is.
At their desk.
Ginger ale.
It could be whatever it is. Figure out what it is, fellas. Make sure you the one to give it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm bullshit. Tell me I ain't out the park.
Sex on the first date?
Again, I don't recommend it because the expectation is really high.
Yeah.
Because you don't know this woman for real. And so you're really having sex based off of your sexual experience. You really having sex based off of if you're good or if you're not good. Now, have I done it? Absolutely. I've done it. But how do I say this? You niggas ain't me. Don't do that. Don't try this shit. Okay? You're not me. Don't.
Yo.
You don't do that.
Let me just say this.
You're not me.
This energy that you on today.
You with it?
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Maybe it was the G's in the car. I don't know. But I'm just keeping it. We just on that. But the reason why, like I said, one, you want to separate yourself. You don't want to view her as just an object. Two, and fellas, y'all fail on this all the time. And your uncle trying to give it to her. Man, keep her wanting more. The more she is thinking about what she wants to do to you, the better it's going to be when she actually gets to do it to you. And on that first date, if you have wined and dined and conversated and blew her mind, she is only thinking about, I bet this nigga. Mm-hmm. And now she got to think on that into the next date, And you got you showing some sexual discipline is attractive. You showing some sexual discipline is attractive. Now, if it's an incredible date, like an all-day date or a 2-day date or a 3-day date, do your thing. If y'all just have insane chemistry, Because I've also met people that have gotten married off the first date. I know them. Like, I know people that are married to this day. They had one date, but the date went that good. We had all these things in common. We was finishing each other's sentences. I was attracted to her. She was attracted to me. Things just led there, and we ended up doing it. It was amazing. And then a month later, I was on one knee, and I'm like, damn, like that's rare. That's rare. But it does happen because, again, when chemistry is there and when all the pieces are there, it don't take a month. It don't take 2 months. It don't take 3 months. You know when you know. You know when you know. Sometimes you know after day 1. Sometimes you know after day 45. But you know when you know. So for me, I would say no. Like try as best as you can to withhold that your first date. Some people say it's an interview. I say it's an introduction. More than it's an interview, it should be an introduction. You should be introducing who you are and what you're going to bring to the table. You feel me? And whatever vibe that you bring to the table, fellas, make sure you can maintain that vibe. Because she going to expect it from now on. That's her expectation of you now. That you opening doors and that you, because again, I'm always tell you to be a gentleman because I was raised one. And I know for a fact that women still appreciate gentlemen. They still appreciate men that open doors. They still appreciate men who walk ladies across the street or help people in with their groceries or that, walk on the outside. And again, if you're walking together or if you go for a walk after dinner, make sure that you're on the outside closest to the street, shows protection. Things that maybe your daddy didn't give you. Make sure you have all those things intact and make sure you actually getting to know this girl, because the other part of this is she may just be a horrible fucking human being. And if you don't talk to her and figure it out, you ain't gonna know till it's too late. Because it's one thing for you to go on a date and you see the dress, you see the body, and you like, man, I'm gonna knock this shit out. But when you talk to her and you realize she kills kittens,
yeah.
Like, you realize she's really awful. It may turn you off. Like, if you talking to her and you asking her certain questions and she answering, you like, fuck, you awful. But you don't get to that because your eyes is thinking about the sex.
Word.
So, yeah, man.
I agree. I'm not with. It depends, but I think sex on the first date. If you, I'm gonna put some age on it.
Come on.
If you are 45 and up, I think it really doesn't.
Yeah, that's it. That shit.
It should to a certain degree, but it shouldn't be because right now what we doing here?
Yeah.
And hopefully the way I would approach it, we done already had all these conversations and all of these whatever before we even got to the date. See, the reason why first dates be seeming awkward sometimes and cats don't know what to do or what to say is because they don't put the work in beforehand.
Come on.
They get the number or whatever the information is and they do they just sit on the number for a couple of days. And then you text her here or you might text her here another day. You're not really pursuing her. So you're not learning the stuff or gaining the intel that you need to get to make this first date a success. Yo, the first date wouldn't be awkward if y'all just talk to them on the regular. Not 2 texts a day. Yo, talk to her. Communicate with her throughout her day. It don't have to be all day. But just at certain points of the day, yo, check in with her. Whether it's just... If it's texting, yo, you could just ask her any kind of little question. She'll get back to you when she get back to you. Then by the time you get to the first date or however long it takes, yo, you familiar with each other.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know all the intricacies, but you familiar enough to where this person doesn't feel strange to you.
Yes.
It feels like we already have a little bit of background, a little bit of history. So when we sitting down in front of each other, there's a little bit of familiarity there.
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
Not like...
There you go.
So what I'm supposed to say to it, you already know things about her. You already know the likes and the dislikes, and she knows whatever it is she needs to know about you. Yeah. And it just makes for a smoother night.
First dates should never be what's your favorite color, what's your favorite.
Exactly.
All that shit should be done by
exactly. And if you put the work in, the weeks leading up to the date, yo, that first date might be, she probably can't wait to see you. I look at it, the first date to me should be more of a celebration because, yo, finally, I'm here. I have you in my presence. I've been looking forward to this. I've been thinking about it. I've been talking to you, texting with you, looking at your social media, whatever it is. I've been waiting for this day.
Yes, I have.
And now it has finally arrived. So, I'm going to make
it's game time. It's game time, fellas.
I'm going to make the most.
It's game time. It's game time. First date, game time. You practiced. You been in the gym. You putting up your shots. First date is game time, my guy. Now all the charm, all the game, all the shit you got, boom, on display. On display.
You just, you have to, it's almost like learning on the job.
Yeah.
But in order to learn on the job, you have to pay attention.
Yes, you do.
The problem is with a lot of us is our attention spans ain't shit.
Shout.
It ain't nothing. It's like, up front, what we talking about? Mm-hmm. There is no, well, let's see. Nah, I ain't got time for no let's see. What we doing? When I could just go on the internet and scoop up, go fishing. Mm-hmm. So, and you run into those little issues, man. But if you put that work in, I don't know how long, I don't know what the rules are before you try to plan the first date. So, like when you meet a woman, how long before you offer the date?
My rule is 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Honestly,
my rule is 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I want to talk to you for 2 weeks. For both of our sakes.
Mm-hmm. And see, I think that's fair on both sides.
I don't know I don't think you crazy. You don't think I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. I want to know what you like. I want to know what you don't like. I want to know if you hate movie dates. Mm-hmm. I want to know what your diet restrictions are.
There we go.
You could be a vegan. I eat meat. We got to figure all that stuff out. Intel. It's strictly me trying to get to know you and trying to really put my best foot forward. Mm-hmm. Because there's a cooling off period between relationships. So if, let's say, she was talking to somebody, serious or not serious, usually that talking to after period gets a little murky. Mm-hmm. Like the water gets a little murky. He could be still there. He could be still talking to you. I could be still working it out. Like, I don't know. So I want to give you enough weeks that if y'all gonna reconcile, go reconcile before I get into the picture. You understand? So then we actually have an opportunity to talk. And then, quite honestly, we could just not be compatible. I know that's cliche now or passe nowadays, but it just happens. Sometimes I just don't like you and you don't like me. I liked how you looked. You liked how I looked, but I don't like you. We don't have anything in common. We don't like the same music. We don't like the same shows. We don't like the same people. We have different religions. We have different thoughts, tastes, like political views, like whatever it is. Like we're just on this side.
Not compatible.
We're not compatible at all.
Yeah.
So let's figure that out before we go on the date and figure it out. Because nothing is worse than getting on the date and finding out, damn, so that's what you think?
Yeah.
Damn, so you think all men ain't shit? Like all of us, your son included? He ain't shit neither. His daddy, him,
you take it right.
Niggas ain't shit. Like, and you just sitting across from her like, yeah, check.
So, because, we had a little conversation out in the, texting.
Yeah.
So we both was sent something. Mm-hmm. This lady was asking us about trying to have sex on the first date.
Yes, she was.
And so we're just going to share a statement that she sent to us, and you can just, give us your views, and we're going to elaborate. I had a nice dinner date. He had no car, so I picked him up and drove him home. First of all, shout out to her, because that's effort on her behalf. Because sometimes when you on the road to happiness and righteousness, sometimes you got to
take a detour too. Amen.
That's it. You got to try some things.
Fellas, real quick. I gotta throw this in, fellas, real quick. You ain't got no car. Uber to the date. Do not let that woman pick you up. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't let her pick you up.
So he had no car, so I picked him up and drove him home. During the ride, he is asking to go to my place, which proved he was not listening to me during dinner because I expressed to him I do not like when men try to invite themselves over before I offer an invitation. Get to the front door of his place, say thank you for the nice night, give him a hug, and he went in for a kiss, but then he tried to go too far. Yo.
What'd I just say? What did I just say?
Yo.
What did I just say?
She gave you, first of all, salute to her, because she gave you the benefit of the doubt, even though you were lacking one of the basic things of being an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have a vehicle. Mm-hmm. Most women wouldn't even be an option.
Yep.
They wouldn't even consider you.
Nope.
But this woman said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance because, hell, you never know. So you go out on a date. She picks you up. Apparently, y'all having a good time. She said she thanked you for a nice night. But at the dinner table, as y'all talking, getting to know each other, she makes it clear, yo, I don't like when men try to be a little too aggressive and try to invite themselves over and bone on the first night. Yeah. And you just nodded your head like, yeah, word, word, word. And then you turn around and do exactly
so we fucking or not?
Do exactly what she said she did not like.
I don't understand the question. So we not fucking?
Bruh.
Yeah. Because I thought that meant we like each other. We fucking?
Trying to get laid on the first date when you did not provide the transportation.
It's giving desperate.
It's crazy.
It's giving desperate.
It's crazy.
It's giving desperation, fellas. And the last thing you want to be on any date is desperate. She can smell it on you.
And I'm sure, I wonder if he offered her gas. I wonder if he offered her gas money. You think he offered her some gas money?
Fuck no.
Thank you for picking me up. Nah, I don't think he did either. Because if you ignoring her boundary, then you damn sure ain't offering no gas money. But if Miss Lady, yo, that's a boundary he crossed. That's a boundary. You made it clear. You made it clear at the dinner table. You said it. And my man stepped over that boundary and still went to swing for the fences. Now, I know a closed mouth don't get fed, but once you make it clear that this is not what this is, then keep your mouth closed.
The lack of player shit that I am seeing is disturbing.
That's the disheartening part.
The lack of just keeping it play. And when I say keeping it play, it just means keeping it smooth and sexy.
That's keeping it G. Not
keeping it smooth and sexy. I ain't saying multiple women. I'm saying keeping it smooth and sexy, my guy. At all times, keep it smooth and sexy. It is no reason for you to press or be pressed or be desperate or be in a rush to do shit. All things will happen on its time.
That's a fact.
All things will happen when they're supposed to. Be patient.
That's a fact.
Be patient. You ain't gotta rush nothing. You ain't gotta press nothing. You ain't gotta do none of that, my nigga. Like, just smooth and sexy. Like, just keep it G. Please.
Yo, he tried to hit.
Please.
And he didn't even drive. He tried to get laid and he didn't even drive.
It's a bad look, my fellas. And again, we're gonna turn this franchise around. Fucking with your boy. We're gonna turn this franchise around. We're gonna get some wins in the win column, damn it. We ain't gonna keep on losing now.
That's crazy.
We're gonna turn this franchise around. I promise you.
That's crazy, Cuzzo. So it's this story going around. Apparently this male sex worker, Gucci third leg, is running around and poisoning the industry with his dirty dick. So I saw this video of this young lady who's a OnlyFans. You know, she makes the adult content, crying and everything because my man, he got her. She got herpes. He allegedly gave her herpes. That's what she's saying. And the video, man, it saddened me, dog. And I know I saw a cast in the comment, well, she should have. Yo, that makes me so sick. Yo, we don't have any sympathy or compassion no more.
Or empathy, yeah.
But here's what annoyed me the most, because in the video, she took 100% accountability. She said, hey, I know. It's my fault. I wasn't thorough with the testing. Like I should have. Yeah. I took his word for it. He told me that he would show me his test results after the fact, and I believed him. He didn't even produce the test result. She really took accountability. She dropped the ball. She was very irresponsible when it came to this. She was like, yo, I'm out here getting money, so I ain't really tripping. The money good, so I ain't really. Hey, it happens. It just so happened. He gave you some shit you can't shake off. Yo, my man. And they said he worked with about 70, at least over 75 women just like this year and last year alone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Last year he said something about somebody was asking him about his records. Show us your results. Show us your records. He was like, all right. And he showed them and it said he had been exposed, like he has it, but he tried to try to justify it all.
Finagle it.
Yeah. But yo, my man need to be locked the hell up. Because bro, you running around, you spreading that shit.
Yeah.
You messing up the game.
Yeah.
You messing up the game, dog. You giving the game a black eye. It's already it's already looked down upon and frowned upon. It's not held to high regards, and y'all not the most respected.
Yeah.
And here you are adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the young lady. I know whatever they gonna say, she still doesn't deserve that. I don't care what profession she in or how much hoeing she does or whatever. Nobody deserves to be given some shit that they didn't ask for. And my man needs foots and hands
put on him.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll say this, because this is what I was thinking the entire time you was talking. That's why we got to bring traditional porn back. That's why we got to bring the traditional porn back. I know it may sound disgusting, and you may, what do you mean traditional porn?
Organized.
In traditional porn, you had to get tested. You had to get tested before they put you on screen. There was liability. There was lawyers involved. There were companies.
Contracts.
There were contracts.
You don't shoot.
There were LLCs.
Yeah.
Now they did have a scare. Shout out to Mr. Marcus. He was out here doing some shit. So, oh God, I'm telling myself. So there was an era that we unfortunately had to go through, and they was using condoms in porn. It's because of Mr. Marcus' nasty ass. Because he was passing out some shit, right? But they were able to take precautions because they found out that this nasty nigga was passing out some shit, and he didn't get the 75 before they were like, hey, if we're going to be working now, we're going to have to use, protection, because this nigga out here fucking it up for everybody and fucking up the experience because he didn't want to, follow the proper procedures. So when it comes to OnlyFans and when it comes to adult content, I know it looks, sensational and it looks good and all that stuff, but you got to think of the risk that you're putting yourself at, you're putting your body at, you're putting the people that you are sexually involved with at.
In your personal life.
Yeah.
In your personal life.
Yeah. You're putting a lot of people at risk if you're not doing it correctly, if you're not getting tested, if the companies and the folks aren't doing something to ensure that everybody's safe. Because more so than anything, I want everybody to be safe. Mm-hmm. I want everybody to be safe when they're participating in whatever they're participating in. In your personal lives, for sure. You don't know this person, wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? And if you are doing that, it's no problem with, hey, I'm going to go get tested. You're going to get tested. We're going to give each other the test. We'll third. You feel me? But you got to protect yourself. Because, again, you got niggas out here like that. And you think because you see him on camera, there's a certain level of trust. Mm-hmm. Because when we see people on camera, we've been taught that, oh, he wouldn't be on camera and be... Yes, he would. Yeah. He absolutely fucking would.
Especially, because he thinking, ain't nobody know him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody,
don't nobody care.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, you need to ask for it. You need hands and feet put on you.
Yo,
you wrong.
Just watching her.
You're dead wrong.
Watching her go through that, dog. I was just like, yo, that's crazy.
You're dead wrong.
Yeah, and you knew. You knew. You knew. You ever had an off night?
You damn right.
All right.
I'm human.
So, what is like some excuse? Have you ever used any excuses, or you just own up to it?
Younger me had excuses.
Okay.
Older me don't give a fuck. Cause because older me realizes that, hey,
shit happens,
and it's gonna happen. Shit, look. Hey, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Thought I knew. You warned me. I didn't know. It's phenomenal. Okay? Yeah. Sorry. I'll get you on the second round. If I get a second round, you are right to walk away and say I ain't shit and give me the bad dick review. I'll take it. I'll take it. And nigga has a bad night. I'll take it. But in my older age, I want to be respectful to your time and not just fuck up your night by giving you mediocre or low quality D. I don't want to do that to you. But some of the excuses I use when I was younger was just that, like, shit's great. I didn't know, like, so wet. I got excited. I was drinking. I was drunk. I ain't even know what I was doing. It was sloppy. I wasn't in my right mind. I was high. Like, I had all them for that.
How many times I'm just dealing with something right now. That's me.
Not I'm stressed.
That's my I'm just going through a lot right now. I didn't want to say nothing earlier because I didn't want to mess up the evening, but yeah, I'm kind of going through something right now.
Yeah, it's been a tough week.
Yeah. It's been a tough week. Word. Job cutting hours and shit. My money ain't.
Job cutting hours?
Yeah, I would play that stress card in a heartbeat.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Because now, like you said, getting older, what do? It's just, I tried.
I ate too much. I had a full stomach.
And
I had a full stomach.
We'll even try to pull that little reverse psychology. You're sitting on something. It's just that fire.
I mean, sometimes it's reverse psychology. Sometimes it's the God's honest damn truth. Look, if I did not know you were sitting on that thing and you did not warn me, ma'am.
I'm not saying it's not true, but we only use it as an excuse when we fail. Because when we hit it with the 45, it's like, that's what I do. Yeah. But then when you pull up with the commercial break joint, hey, that's you. You was a little extra wet today. Yeah. It's never us.
Or oh God, I'm sharing too much. Let's do it. You maybe took care of yourself that day. You maybe took care of yourself that day because you didn't know you was gonna get something that night. Or you ain't know you was gonna get the call that night. So you had troubles getting it back up because you took care of yourself. And you just go into what's wrong? Did I do something? You ain't do nothing. That's and that's when you go to the I'm stressed out. I got some shit going on.
Trying to get that first one off.
My grandma said.
Don't bring it.
Grandma been dead for years.
What was the little meme going around? The first time Offset cheated, I just missed my grandma cooking. Or what was it? That's the chord we play. I just missed my grandma,
But fellas, you gotta take it home. You gotta make up. You gotta make it up. Yeah. Gotta make it up. There's too many ways you can make it up. Man, you gotta make it up. Gotta make it up.
That getting one off ahead of time, when you got some action coming over later. Mm-hmm. So earlier you figure, let me go and get the first one out the way.
For sure.
The second one, I'm going to destroy her.
Yeah, for sure.
It ever backfire.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was too much of a spicy scene. I got a little too excited.
You overexerted yourself.
I overexerted myself. I knew it when it shot out. Knew it when it shot out. I ain't gonna be able to recover from this shit.
That was a bit much.
God damn it.
That was intense.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to go to sleep. God damn it. That ain't gonna shit.
I should have held it.
She on her way.
I should have held it. Yeah.
And and the time when she on her way, it ain't never on no cool or no calm shit. It's always on some I'm trying to fuck now. What are you doing?
And you trying
I'm over here to fuck now. And you like, No.
You stalling. You stalling. Yeah.
Let's watch this movie.
I got this movie I wanted to see real quick.
You eat?
Go on a food run. Let's go get some food real. Yeah.
No, you chill. I'm gonna go get some.
You gotta buy that time. You gotta buy that time.
And you trying to buy the time, and you talking to your nigga in the car, and you like, hey, I don't ask you for much. I need you to perform.
Being there praying to God about the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Don't ask
God if you let me get this one off.
Don't bring the Lord into this.
If you let me perform this time, I swear you've been good to me in my time of need.
I will be at church this Sunday.
I promise you, I'll praise your name. They'll know who you are. In the highways and byways, amen.
Don't bring God into this.
Man, I've brought God into it before. I didn't prayed over some. Yeah. Nasty work. But you get it real and raw and honest here. We're gonna tell you the truth. So next time your fella don't perform, it's a myriad of reasons why he not. Cut him some grace, ladies. Just give him a little grace because he might be, going through some shit. Especially if he has now, if he ain't shit, he ain't shit. Because you get like 7 bad performances, my nigga. That's kind of who you are at this point.
Oh, you giving them that much?
Yeah, I'm giving them that much.
Okay.
I'm giving them that much because I say over 5. Over 5 is who you are. Over 5 is who you are.
Now, you're not
before 5. Over 5 times with the same person. That's
okay.
Who you are.
Well, because here's what I'm gonna say. You're not gonna get 5 shots with no woman.
Okay. Here's the thing. What I mean by that is, if she digging you,
okay,
like y'all got something.
But that can be
That
could be wiped away with these poor performances.
It can.
Okay.
It can. But I know some women that give some grace.
Okay.
I know some women that's like, I'm working with them.
All right.
Some of my homegirls and say, hey, I'm working with him because he's good in all the other areas. So I'm working with him. He got better.
I mean, you can earn a little credit.
Yeah, he got better. Credit. But what I'm talking about is you don't give an A+, my nigga.
Right.
You don't give a standing ovation worthy performance. Like Chris Rock said, just when you're through with me, I give you one. I give you one. I give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm speaking for those fellas. You feel me? But nah, man, you and it's a lot of factors to that. You got health, wellness, running, circulation. Like you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drinking too much, smoking too much, all those things contribute to your sexual health. So you gotta keep all that stuff in mind, man. If you going out every weekend and you getting fucked up, you might not be able to perform. But on the other hand, whiskey dick. A+. Shit won't go nowhere.
Hey.
Turn her head way below. She grabbing for shit that ain't there. Screaming and shit. You like, yeah.
Yo.
I'm telling you, whiskey dick is a thing.
Right. That dark liquor.
That crown of that douce.
That dark liquor.
Get your loose.
That dark liquor. Hey, look, so my homegirl shared a story with me.
Okay.
Something she went through recently. So, and she said, she gave me the...
Go ahead. Yeah. She gave her permission? Yeah. Okay, let's talk.
So she was seeing this guy, right?
Okay.
They was kicking it for roughly close to a year. She said, now, she didn't go with her first instinct. Her first instinct was not to really get his cat the time of day.
Okay.
But she said she was accountable. She fell victim to the physical, to the looks. My man was very attractive.
Okay.
He checked off all the boxes. So the conversation was aight, the effort was aight, but she's trying to, she's tired of being single. Hey, they kicking it. It's cool. So they wind up linking up, sleeping together. All right. After 3 months.
Okay. Ooh.
It was not good. The intercourse was not good. So, she decided, it's crazy how we be on the same, because she decided to give him some grace.
Okay.
Give him another shot at it.
All right.
Gave him a shot. Trash. Gave him another shot. Trash. So now she made her mind up. All right, he just don't know how to get down. Right. So in her mind, she's thinking, because he seemed cool, let me try to work with him. Let me see what's up. Yeah. Come to find out, shortly after that, she gets a text message from somebody from social media.
Okay.
An inbox, should I say.
All right.
Hey, it's a picture it's a attachment with a text with a picture to it.
Okay.
It's a little buddy. With some very vulgar words to this other lady about how he wanna, dick her down and do things to her. Mm-hmm. So she immediately calls my man, sends it to him and everything. Yo, this how you try to play me? Mm. She said, I lost it.
I know she did.
You can't even fuck. And you out here trying to cheat. So I said, did you really say that to him? She said, every word that I'm saying to you, I said to him. I said, all right. She said, was I wrong? I said, absolutely not. I said, well, y'all like trying to be exclusive. She was like, nah, we hadn't had that discussion yet, but we was on the same page about like, we made it clear that we wasn't seeing anybody at this current moment. Right. So we didn't have like no exclusive talk, but we both made it clear that there were no outside interactions. Right. Okay. And then he turns around. This falls in her lap. She knew of the lady. And so that was it. I said, no, you're not wrong. And you actually did right. Yeah. I said, yo, cheating, trying to have sex with other people and you're not good at having sex? What type of audacity is that?
Dastardly. you're dastardly.
Famo.
You just out here delivering bad dick.
Famo.
Every fucking where you go. Just a package that nobody wants at they fucking door. Cause you just out here fucking up Women's Day.
Look, I told her, look, here's what I would be mad at. Now, you're embarrassing me. You making me look bad out here because you don't know what you're doing, and now you're running around doing it wrong to other women. Now they looking at me like, and this your nigga? That's what I'm dealing with.
Ain't mine. I'm gonna stick by it.
But that's what I'm dealing with. Stick by it. That mediocre subpar.
But it is common.
1,000%.
It is common. I've had the same conversation with one of my homegirls, the exact same situation, and she kept it. She didn't specify, but she was like, Leon, most of the people that be out here, like that we know, that be known like cheaters or whatever, bad dick. You be thinking because they in a relationship or they with somebody that, they're satisfied, but just out here disappointing everybody. Like, I don't be like, why do y'all put up with this shit? Because she was like, she said the very same reason. The packaging. Mm-hmm. They come off as confident. They come off as them niggas that's, that's really doing that. Mm-hmm. They walk, talk, mannerisms, act. They look like, oh, well, I had such and such, and he, he put it down, and he run with him. So I'm thinking, nope. Just out here, just disappointing everybody. Everybody mad.
That's awful, dog.
Yeah. Everybody mad.
Go sit down. Yeah. Stop offering women that. Mess.
Reason 367 on why you shouldn't cheat. You may not be good, or you may just be good to her. That's because being in love makes
us delusional.
Makes 4 seem like 8.
Yeah.
And makes some eye sex seem like it's masterful. Yo. And then you get out here in these good old streets, and they are relentless, and they will tell you your shit's trash because they don't feel the way like she don't love you, my nigga. She is here for the physical, so she thinking you here to rock her world.
Yeah.
And you come in this motherfucker and you don't perform. and she put the word out, and then like you got some character traits. Well, she about to
annihilate.
About to hit the back seat.
Yeah. Yo,
this nigga over here, row 3, section 8. Bad dick. Like she's about to.
Yeah, you stand up.
Stand up.
I'm talking to you.
Come in front of the congregation. Hey. Bad dick. Yeah.
You see the clip, Rodney Perry? He was like, yo, my thing only big to the women that like me.
Yeah. Like, some truth to that. Some truth to that. You think you Dirk Diggler.
Hey.
And she and screaming and all that shit, and then you hit the neck. And again, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some women are, different sizes. Some people length, some people girth, some people curve, some people uncurve. Like it's a bunch of things going on with that. But when you're putting yourself out there like that, you are subject to the opinion of the person that you're putting it out to. So your best bet is if you're in a relationship and you having good sex, stay in that relationship and have good sex, sir. Because there is no guarantee that you're going to give that next woman good sex. It really is.
I found this thing on the internet. I just thought it was kind of interesting, and maybe we can give a little perspective because there's reasons why you don't need to be the cool girl in dating or relationships. So I just want to read some of it, and just keep
let's
it
go
around.
from there because I'm intrigued.
Being cool is often another word for being needless. We act like we don't need a lot and appear easygoing to be more appealing to someone else.
I'll agree with that.
Let's pause there.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, I agree with that too because I don't even think that's gender specific. I think that's men too because we the masters of fronting and trying to put on this facade.
The woman that says all I need is that's all you will get.
Yeah.
That's all you will get.
Yeah.
All I need is a man too. That's all you will get.
Yeah.
That's all you will get. And it's too many of y'all, especially good women out here settling, that I implore you to want more for yourself because it's out there.
There we go.
Like, you don't got to share nobody, man. It's too many women out here that are hitting me with the, as long as he got money, I'll be the second or third. Okay. All right. Then that's what you will be. So, you ain't got to be just cool just to satisfy him or really quick to get into situations you don't want to be in. I've had conversations with so many women that said I had a threesome because he wanted one. I don't even like women.
Oh, no.
I was trying to please him. So I brought another woman into the relationship thinking that and that's not even my thing. And I was like, if it's not your thing, don't do it. Fuck that nigga.
Cause then what happens is
that's not gonna keep him. Like,
what happens when he tried to go behind your back and get with the one that was with it?
Yeah.
Now you feeling extra dummy because you put yourself out there like that. So to avoid that, if you ain't with it, don't do it.
Yeah, if you ain't with it, don't do it. Not to be cool and not to satisfy nobody don't do that.
All right, so to continue with that, here's the thing. We often do this because it works. It's a strategy used to quickly find people who would choose us. It may work, but it'll most likely lead you to an unfulfilling relationship with someone who doesn't want to give much effort. That's because changing who we are to be less is going to get us less. You may pass through more doors, but that doesn't mean the homes they lead to are ones you actually want to be in.
Bars.
That is a bar.
Bars. Yeah.
We use strategies like this to get an outcome, but we have to think about who we are becoming to get outcomes we don't actually desire in the long run.
Cooking.
It will come at the cost of your authenticity, self-worth, and happiness. Is that worth the trade for you?
Shouldn't be.
If not, it may be time to review the strategy you are using for love. Oh, that's it. The truth. There is no strategy. All you need is to be yourself and to commit to your worthiness. That may close a lot of doors, but the right ones will open and be so much more satisfying, authentic, and joyful. Again, quality over quantity.
Bingo.
yo,
Bingo.
all that being popular, having hundreds of friends, and yo, that shit is so overrated.
Or all of that, and please understand what I'm saying because this is nuance and context. All of that, I'm going to do these things and this is going to keep a man shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing keeps a man but a man.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I'm kept is if I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You can twist and twirl around on it. You can suck it 4 times a day. You can cook 6 meals a day. If I don't want to be kept, I will not be kept. It will not stop you from being cheated on, or it will not stop you from, like, don't do it because you want to and because that's who you are as a partner and you want to see your partner happy, and that's something that you genuinely have. But if you're just doing it, I hear it all the time. Motherfuckers say it all the time. Oh, I'm gonna keep his nuts empty and I'm gonna keep his stomach full. And then he's gonna take his empty nuts and his full stomach and go cheat on you. Like, that's not how this works. Character, who he is as a man, integrity, honor.
Well, I would think you talking about okay, never mind.
Like, integrity, honor, who he is as a person is what's going to keep him from doing those things. Not because you perform at this elite level. Now, does it help? Absolutely,
I was about
it helps.
to say, because I ain't want to step on your toes.
No, it helps.
Sucking it 4 times,
it helps.
It's a hell of a shot.
It's a hell of a shot. But if I'm getting 4...
listen, I agree with you, but...
Hear me, though. If I'm getting 4 lousy blowjobs,
well,
I'll take one great one over that anyway.
Quality
you feel
over
me?
Quantity.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I love to, because I love you and I want to do it. I'm doing it to keep you. That's the difference. That's why I said that's where the nuance and content comes in. I'm doing it to keep you.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you 4 C+ blowjobs.
Yeah.
And he just in there like, that's good. Thanks. Thanks. Instead of 1 A+. Because again, that's something that you gotta want to do.
Word.
So don't let them fool you with if you perform at this crazy level, you gonna keep. No, the only thing that's gonna keep a man is a man that wants to be kept. So find you one that wants to be kept, that wants to be in a relationship, wants to be faithful, and that has the characteristics and traits that you are looking for. So, and then do that for that man, and make sure that's something that's true to you. But if you just doing it, I woke up today and I felt like I had to do it. I felt like I had to cook 6 meals. You didn't.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey, you know what? Hey, let me piggyback off that.
All right.
Yeah, because I know some situations, man, like that where the woman was really like running herself into the ground, for this guy, and trying to, I guess, ensure that my man was going to be the man that she needed him to be, or wanted her to be, I'm sorry. And, she just wound up getting burned in the long run. I mean, when you said cooking 6 times, like, that just made me think of that. Because, from, now, keep in mind, they not married. Now, they live together. Hey, to each his own. Everybody don't desire that thing.
Right.
But she was, when the term playing wife, she was playing wife, bro. Yeah. I'm talking about breakfast, while he get up, have his lunch packed, so when he leave, then while he out working, she go home. She go get the dry cleaning, whatever little errands need to be run. Then she come back home. She had kids come home from school. She had work done. Then she got to get dinner and all of that going too.
Good woman.
Yeah.
Good woman.
Yeah.
Good woman.
My man was present, but he wasn't present. But she was running herself into the ground for this guy. And he wound up leaving her. And they was together. They had like double digits in.
And when I say bitter,
yeah.
Yeah. And when they get back into these streets, they are bitter.
But that's why I was going with it. She now it's like she's so cold, and I can't blame her because he left her to fend the kids and her to fend for themselves. She had no skill. She had put all her, hey, I'm trusting you to lead us to the promised land. And he abandoned them. So she had to scoop herself up, dog, and go. I'm talking about, and this ain't 20s. This is a grown ass. She got to go out here and learn a skill, try to get back in school, try to learn a trade or something, just so she could survive and provide for her and her children.
Yes, Lord.
So
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't think that that's what's gonna keep a man like that don't want to be kept. Now, if you love him and he loves you and it's reciprocal and that's what y'all doing, then that's what y'all doing. Do as much as you can for the person that you love because you love them and out of the kindness of your heart. But if you are doing it to check a box, shit ain't gonna work. I promise you. Shit ain't gonna work. You can be the man. You can be the right package at the wrong address all day long.
Word. So staying along the lines of that, why does it seem like men are now more hesitant than ever when it comes to approaching women?
Oh, a multitude of reasons.
A multitude?
Yeah, a multitude of reasons.
Because
you, if you on this here internet and on Will Smith's internet and on this good old social media, you see so much shit that makes you hesitant. You see so many things that make you say, yeah, pause. Let me just throw out some reasons. One of them is he tried to talk to me.
Yeah.
He tried to talk to me. I was just being nice. I liked your picture because you looked good on that picture.
And you knew you looked good. That's why you posted it.
You will go out and tell we used to talk. We used to date. He tried to talk to me like I'm not supposed to. Like I'm not a single man and you're a single woman or whatever. And I don't get to like how you look.
Yeah.
1. 2, not this one, but these podcasts out here that are poisoning y'all with the bullshit of men are supposed to do, women are supposed to do, and if they don't, and if he doesn't buy you a Birkin, he doesn't love you. If he doesn't do this, then he doesn't want you. If she doesn't do like that shit is poisoning the mind. So by the time you approach someone, they are asking you for things that are unreasonable, like that are crazy. You see and I watch these videos, you see the guy that does the gold digger videos.
The little gold digger prank joint?
Yeah, gold digger prank joint. He'll have a Lambo.
But I'm familiar.
He'll have a Lambo and he'll try to approach a woman and he'll be as respectful can be. Hey, how you doing today, girl? You look gorgeous. You know, I just wanted to talk to you. And she'll ignore him. And then he goes to his car and then she comes, wait a minute. And it's like, bro, that's where we are. You can't say hi to a person. You can't say hello to a person without. And then we've overcorrected. Don't get it twisted. The Me Too movement was important and impactful, and it should have happened. And it should have happened a long fucking time ago. I'm just the one that's going to keep it real. But there's Me Too, and there's just, it was a bad date. Like, it wasn't, I wasn't sexually harassing you. I wasn't inappropriate. You just didn't like me, and I didn't like you, and we parted ways. One of my favorite comedians, Aziz Ansari, I hope I'm saying that correctly. He's one of my favorite comedians. He gave a whole story.
He's funny, dog.
Yeah, he gave a whole story of a bad date, and they were trying to cancel him.
I remember that.
Like, he was trying to cancel. It was just a bad date.
I remember that.
Like, so why would you put yourself out there if that's the result that you're gonna get? That you're gonna have to deal with someone that's calling you all types of shit that you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then some of the past experiences, like especially dating after 30 gets rough because people are coming in with their own perceptions at this point. So I'm already thinking that you only want my money. You already thinking that I just want sex from you, and we are trying to approach each other. And so it's like, it doesn't quite jive. It's not accepted.
Interacting with each other with the side eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what's your angle? Like, who sent you? Like, yo,
I promise you. I promise you. So that's why a lot of men aren't approaching women like that, because it's a lot to consider. Because again, if I approach you incorrectly, or if I say something to you and you deem it offensive, then I get labeled something that I'm not. Or, of course, the just general rejection.
Yeah.
The just general rejection of, you look broke.
Yo. Yeah.
Or the balloon popping shit, to where I saw this one the other day, to where she straight up looked at the dude and said, you look gay.
You look gay. That's what he said. That's what she said. I seen that.
Yeah, he looked gay.
Now my man was dressed like he didn't.
He was goth. Like, you can tell he was goth or whatever the fuck he was or whatever he was into. But he literally had to tell her, sweetheart, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
I'm on the show.
Which means nothing these days, but
still, I'm on the show. I'm on the show
yeah,
looking for women, and you're called. You look like, and she said it with no empathy, no kindness, no care. You look gay. Why am I gonna approach you if you? And again, the things that we're rejecting each other from on these balloon shows are ridiculous. This young lady was 5'11". This gentleman was every bit of 6'3". You could tell he was tall because she can't see. She was like, "You're not tall enough for me." So very respectful. He was like, "How tall do you think I am?" About 5'11", maybe 6 foot. And the host said, "He's 6'3". Yeah, but you don't look tall enough for me. Yo. So you got to be tall, handsome, single, six figures, money.
Because that height is important.
You have to have all of those things just to approach a woman, or she will turn you down. Again, it seems, and I'm talking societal, and I'm talking in norms. I'm not talking individual. You may not do this, but we're talking about what is in a lot of men's head when they go to approach a woman. If I'm not tall enough, if I don't look good enough, if I don't got enough money, if I don't, if I'm not all the things that you are looking for, not only will you reject me, you're going to take away from me. Like, you're going to insult me. And that's fucking crazy.
Word.
So, yeah, that's why a lot of men aren't approaching women right now.
I agree. The game is really... Miss the old days, man. We need to get back to that old school joint. We need to get back to the kid way of pursuing. Yo, just remember the little letter. Yo, I like you. You like me?
Sure. Yes. No.
Or maybe. We'll even settle for the maybe. All that maybe meant was I got a little bit of work to do.
Remember when the older ladies bring you a casserole? She bring you a casserole. She likes it. Bring you a peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Bring a peach cobbler over to the house. New single man that moved into the neighborhood. You see, you got his own place.
It's too complicated now.
Bring over a good old apple pie, a little peach cobbler, little sweet potato pie. I just want to welcome you to the neighborhood. I baked my ass off. Ooh. Like, the genuine just being nice to each other is missing.
That's it.
The being kind to each other is missing. Us just saying, look, it ain't got to be a hell no. A simple no will do.
It's almost you almost looked at like the eyeball when you, or the nice guy or the nice woman, the down to earth person. It almost, people look at you like you're a weirdo now.
Yeah, you're weird because
the internet telling you, nah, that ain't how we been.
He too nice.
Yeah,
he a simp.
Yo, hey. That's what we all come.
I mean, and real quick, I'll tell the other story of the one that I seen to where it was a podcast, young lady on a podcast, and she said he did everything right. He came to the door, he brought flowers, he opened up her door, she texted the group chat, "Yo, this nigga weird."
What was the weird part of it?
Yo, this nigga weird.
The gentleman behavior is what she was calling weird?
Yo, this nigga weird.
No, she don't deserve
Because she was saying, she was like, y'all, all that stuff that they say that we say that we don't want that.
Oh, she was making a point.
Yeah, she was making a point. She was like, we don't want that. Because he did everything right and I called him weird and I had to catch myself. And I was like, that's my point. All of this shit is just strictly based upon, do you like him, yes or no? If you like him, it's romantic. If you don't, it's harassment.
It's a very fine line.
Very fine line.
It's a very fine line. When did you realize you was becoming the old head, the OG? Or have you not recognized it yet? Like, what was your moment where you was like, yo?
Well, I'm looking at him. I'm looking mighty young out here, but I'm a little older. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you the time when it hit. When I went to an old school R&B party, and it was all when I was telling them when I first heard the song, and they was hitting me with shit like, I was 6.
Oh, yeah. Yo. Yeah.
I was in elementary school when this came out. Take my old ass home.
Yeah.
Take my old ass home. Ooh, this old school. It's Drew Hill. Drew Hill is old school. Beauty is old school. But I got to think about it. Beauty is 98, 99.
It is.
It's high school for us.
It is. It is.
High school for us.
It is.
They listening to it like the first time. Oh, I've never heard this before.
Hey, yo, this little young girl at the job the other day, somebody made a reference about something that came out in like 94, 93. I was like, yo, I was 13. Somebody yelled off in the distance, dang. I said, yo, hey, who
the fuck?
Yo,
who the fuck?
Hey, we not doing that. We're not doing that. But look, my moment it actually was the very last time I went and played ball. Mm-hmm. I go to the little rec center. It ain't even what you think. I'm standing there. We just got done. We just lost. Mm-hmm. So my man on the side, somebody had winners. So I'm standing. They got the court split. So we just playing half and half. We ain't running full. We just playing half. So I'm standing there half court, facing this way, watching the game. I hear, "Hey, OG." I don't turn around because there's no way he's talking to me.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, hey, OG.
Yeah, he is.
Man, somebody better answer him. I'm sick of hearing him. Somebody better turn around and answer him. Hey, yo, OG. So now, out of annoyance, I turn around. Yo, who ain't? And I happen to make eye contact. He was like, "Hey, you want to run?" I said, "Yo, you was talking to me?"
Yeah, he was.
He was like, "Yeah, you want to run? I saw you out there. Hey, you got a little jump on. You want?" Nah, I don't want to run. Hey, man, I ain't old. And at the time, I ain't even in my 40s yet. I'm probably 37. But, yo, that broke my heart. And the worst thing I could have done was I went and told my real OG partner, who was an OG, about it. He just laughed at me. He was like, "Yeah, it's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time."
Yeah.
I had to accept that.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still kind of struggle with it.
Yeah.
Another little story. Go drive through, going to get my son something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Little young girl working the drive through. I don't know how old she is, but she's mad young. Mm-hmm. She goes, "Oh, you handsome." Oh, you boys still got it, even the young ones. Nah. No sooner as I started feeling good about myself, she go, "You remind me of my daddy. Give me my food. Go get your manager. This is unprofessional. How dare you tell me I look like your daddy? I'm a customer."
It's okay.
Go get your manager.
It's okay.
I want your badge.
It's okay.
Go get your manager.
It's okay.
Cuzzo, it was a quiet drive home, brother. It was a quiet drive home.
Very similar story. Very similar story. we hooping.
Yeah.
We hooping. We do the 35 and over. Because we ain't doing what you young niggas doing.
None of
we
it.
ain't
no.
doing that. We ain't doing
over.
That. What you young niggas doing. That's done. But before us, they do a women's run. Right? And they can hoop. Like, they can go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's fresh out of college.
Oh, no, that's not.
Fresh.
No, they in their prime.
Yeah, they in their prime.
Yeah, they in their prime.
So it's some competitive.
Yeah, energy up. Yeah.
Energy, good game.
Yeah.
And attractive young ladies. Mm-hmm. Attractive young ladies. Because they hoop. They in shape. They ball. They, fresh out of college, maybe 2 or 3 years into their professional, whatever, but still got it. Still got the itch to hoop and still got the itch to play.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out. No, I'm walking up. And I'm talking to one of my partners, and we, just chopping it up and whoop and this, that, and third. And one of the young ladies kind of walk up, and we all talking and kind of chopping it up, and very similar gives me a compliment. No, she tells my homeboy, like who's your, I was new, like who's, dude or whatever. It's like, oh, that's my partner. I went to high school with him. He cool. Good guy, man. Woo. And so she kind of corners me, gets me by myself, and she's like, "Hey, like I was talking to you, man, about you, and I think you, cute or whatever, this and the third, how old are you?" And I told her my age, and she was like, "What?
No, don't react like that.
No, you not." I was like, "Yes, I am." She's like, "No, you not. You so fine for an older man."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the whole, you cute to be a big girl. That's awful. That's an awful thing to say. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Get away from me.
Immediately.
Get away from me.
Yeah. Before I take my belt off. Yeah.
Just go down there.
Yeah.
Just get away from me. Like you took all my little spirit. I think I went over 15 that day.
Oh, damn.
I couldn't hit a jump and say.
She threw you off again.
I couldn't hit a jump and say in my life. I thought
it's time to retire.
Yeah. Thought I was about to get the, little hookup. She came out, a little short song, the whole now. I'm like, okay, look cutie and cornered your boy, Hit me with the, and you are fine for an old man. For an older man. What? I couldn't just be fine.
That would have been enough. That would have sufficed.
Could have just stopped it there.
That would have sufficed.
But she was not believing it.
Yeah.
She was not believing. She was like, "No, you not. No, you not. I would have gave you like 26, 27. I ain't know you was in your..." And at the time, very similar. I was like late 30s. And she wasn't believing it. She was like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Yes, I went to high school with him. As a matter of fact, I was 2 grades ahead of him." And he 35 plus.
It's life choices, baby. It's about life choices. It's about life choices.
Drinking water, keep smiling. Drinking water, keep smiling. You too will get here.
I made a video, but it was a video of women out at brunch. But it was a very, very aggressive brunch outing. Like it had servers, they had the men walking around, feed them food and doing all these kind of, erotic things to them.
Yeah, they did.
And so dudes was in the comments, of course, speaking against it. And women was, of course, speaking against it. I mean, speaking against the dudes, speaking against it.
For sure, yeah.
So I always like to put myself in situations. So I was trying to think, like, would I have an issue with that? Because then I saw, so you go down the rabbit hole, right? So then I see the video. I know you seen it. You saw the video where I didn't know Drewski at the time. But remember he made that video where that was the ex. It wasn't Drewski. I'm sorry. What's my man? The Salt Cat.
Yeah. Salt Bay.
Feeding your steak while the dude's sitting there. So it made me think of that. Here's my thing with that.
Okay, come on.
As a man, of course, that's initially we're gonna be like, nah, because that's ego, that's pride and that's ego.
Yeah.
I think that for me, if we out of town, wherever, and that's like the culture, that's the experience. That part, not the extra, we ain't doing no clothes, Brian. We ain't doing none of that. But the feeding and I might be with that. But here's the thing. We're not recording it and we're not posting it. Be mindful of how it makes me look. I'm all for it. Hey, get the experience. Do all of that. That is what we are here for. But at the same time, keep me on your mind while you're doing your thing. If that's what they do, if a nigga, it's protocol to feed your shrimp, okay. But if you think we finna record it and then post it, and I'm sitting there with the little fake smile, we ain't never doing that. Yeah. We not doing that.
Yeah.
So
I ain't got that for you.
It has to be.
I ain't got that for you.
It should be some kind of compromise. I'm with it. I'm with the experience and all of that, but it can't be public. That's my only
I can't be there.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Do you.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Or that too. Or that
just
too.
Can't be there.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
The closest I got to it is when I, long-term relationship. We're in Egypt. and they're doing the hibachi grill joint. Flip the shrimp. Flipping it in women's mouths and people's mouths. I'm not doing it. You're not finna. I'm not finna. Or just we not doing that.
Yeah.
Ladies there. Shrimp. Right in between the girls. Falls right in between the girls. He goes to reach with the spatula, but reach nonetheless. Because he was going to spatula it up and feed it to her.
That's...
I slapped that motherfucking hand so quick, and everybody got up in arms.
Got tight.
Everybody got up in arms because the big black dude is smacking. I smacked that motherfucker so quick and got on my 1-2 like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
That's a bit
and
much.
She had to calm me down.
That's a bit much. That's a bit much.
You know, took it out and she fed it to me, and I was like she literally had to calm down. The beast. Yeah. She had to calm down the shark. She had to, hey, baby.
Yeah.
Boom. And,
I thought so.
Nice man. Like she had to do that. Cause I was, the North Side nigga was there. I'll fight everybody in this motherfucker. Y'all be fucked up. When I slapped that motherfucking spatula down, I was like, what's up? Like, what we doing? What's up, y'all? Cause they got a little, the staff got a little, like you shouldn't be, no, motherfucker, you not.
Yeah, that's
taking no spatula and out my
in the cleavage
and feeding her the cleavage while I'm here, in front of my wife and everything. Like I'm right here, nigga.
That's too much. That's too much.
All right, let's get it. Let's go. I figured y'all wanted to.
What?
Yeah, I figured y'all wanted to get out. Let's get out. Like,
nah.
Yeah, I was with all the smoke at that time. Let's get it. Like, So that's when
you're not scooping shrimp out my woman cleavage and feeding it to her, my guy.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
And the fact that you went for it, like.
That you went for it. As though she's sitting here alone. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah. So allow me to allow me to set the tone.
Yeah. I'm right here.
I ain't mad at you, Cuzzo.
I whoop everybody ass in this motherfucker. You little bitty motherfuckers go get these hands today. Can't do that one.
Hey.
But again, what you do and keep it respectful, know what the lines are. You know, women have went to bachelor parties or went to other places and the whole nine. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And enjoy yourself, sweetheart. Have a good time. Keep it respectful. Because if it hits the net, we're going to have an issue. To your point.
That's all I'm
when
saying.
it hits the net.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, we're going to have an issue.
I'm with it.
But enjoy yourself. Because, again, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So when I go to the homies' bachelor party and I enjoy myself, I don't want to hear shit.
Got you.
When old Jack Thunder was shaking his shit in your face, and you got my dollar, baby.
I was and all over the place.
Yeah, you was and doing your thing.
But now here come Miss Asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't come home with, I won't come home with Glee. You don't come home with no whipped cream. We all right. We're good.
Coming home. Each party coming home.
Yeah, each party coming home with
the residue.
You got glitter on your side of your face, and she got a piece of whipped cream. The fuck was you doing with that whipped cream? I know what you was doing.
Yeah, a little bit in the corner.
The fuck was you doing?
Yeah. Eating. Hey, man.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm with you.
Nope.
I'm with you.
Nope.
Just
I can't be there.
Just be mindful, man. If you got a dude that's with it, have some compromise because that's not a good look.
We men at the end of the day.
And then we got to deal with that, yo. We got to go around people who've seen it. It's just a whole thing. So just if your man is on board with the shenanigans and the games and the whatever, just find that spot to where, that compromise to where my man can come out unscathed.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be some shit once that hit.
Then
it's over.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Big Zo Podcast. We out.